to my Booster Motivation. My Booster Motivation is the only YouTube channel in the world that provides free insights, knowledge, information that you need to know to become successful. We are offering live training session every single day to help you with your full potential, to help you become a better person, to help you become successful along the way. So it's early in the morning. It's a little bit dark today. I'm back on the road, and you didn't see me for the last 3 days, I believe. Yeah, because I was sick. I couldn't operate my business, but so far I'm not feeling 100% well. But I'm back. It's the most important thing. So I got a beautiful subject for you today. Oh, by the way, my name is Ian George, as known as EG. That's the way they call me, EG. And you are watching World Trip Entrepreneur Mindset. World Trip Entrepreneur Mindset is a segment on my Booster Motivation YouTube channel. My Booster Motivation YouTube channel provides you a lot of video, motivational video, educational video to empower you, to give you the knowledge, the insights that you need to become successful. As well, we got some live training session like this one. We are we 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 caught them on studio and on the road because I'm always on the road anytime I got a chance. So when I'm driving, I share this moment with you that I can provide you insights, knowledge, information that you need. And without wasting your time and my time, we're going straight to the subject for today. Today we got a beautiful subject, and I hope that you like it. I hope that this subject will help you understand better some concept that can change your life for better. So, and the subject for today is: can we unlock our full potential and fulfill our dream? Can we unlock our full potential and fulfill our dream? This is a beautiful subject. So, in this subject, we're going to touch different points. We got different keywords that we will try to touch them and try to answer different questions. So keep in mind all the video that we provide in this live training session on my Booster Motivation are questions from the viewers, from the subscribers. If you're not a subscribers yet, it's time for you to do that. Why now? You can pause the video and subscribe. That you can hit the bell button and you can receive a notification anytime we got a new video coming out, that you don't miss anything, because my Booster Motivation can change your life. We can change your life because we provide information. So the keywords we're going to start with in this video, it's learning, unlock, full potential, and fulfill dream. So this video will address different type of things like parenting, business, school, relationship. So this is what we got in this live training session for you today. So without wasting your time and my time, we're going straight to the point. Let's get into it, right? How can we unlock our full potential and fulfill our dream? This is a beautiful and wonderful subject that I got for you today. So let's go to let's explore what is let's explore this subject by one concept. The key concept that we will debate in this live training session is mindset. Because to unlock your full potential and fulfill your dream, you must change something. And the thing that you must change is your mindset. So we're going to explore the mindset, explore the concept. What is a mindset? Okay. How do people differ? This is what we're going to do right now. step by step. Okay, let's explore mindset. What is mindset? Mindset is a conception that we have about the reality. Okay, this conception is what we got about reality. This is what we put on our mind about the how reality should be, or how reality is, how reality must be. Mindset. Okay, so let's explore the mindset. Why do people are different? People are different because they got different mindset. What I mean by that, people are different because they think and act differently. I mean, they are different because of the way they take decision. Okay, the way you take decision, it's all about your mindset. It's all about the way you see things, the way you act, and the way you think, the way you act, and the way you fulfill certain things in a certain way. So why people are different? Some people, okay, act differently because their mindset are diverse. They are think they are the mindset are diverse, and they think differently because the way they understand reality. What I mean by that, so we can have two individuals. Let's take some identical twins. They're from the same parents, mother, father, go up in the same house, go to the same school, okay, have the same teacher, wear the same clothes, live in the same reality of life. Okay? Nothing has changed. They receive the same treatment and they got the same social behavior, and they live in the same social environment. And you will see one is different than the other one. One can be a very successful person, the other one can be a very unsuccessful person. How can that possible? That is possible because the different mindset they might hold. Okay, they might hold different mindset that make them look different. Let me let's we're going to get back to that further down. So we must understand we must understand what does that mean for you to have a different mindset. What does that mean for you to have a different mindset, to understand why two people might be living in the same environment, social environment, have the same reality, and one becomes successful and the other one is not. So we have to understand why that is possible. So let's dive inside the mindset. Okay, understand that your mindset is a, is a collection of code that you receive from the day you were, the day of your conception. Okay, for the day where of your conception to the day you born and where you grow up, and people that they want of you. As a toddler, your parents, as a kid, your teacher, people they want of you. Each people you've been in contact with will pass you certain code, certain type of information that they think is good for them, and they think that they have to pass it to you. They might tell you, okay, don't go outside, it might be dangerous. So you might hold a mindset that you will fear of outside. They might say to you, don't play on the park. They might say to you different things. As well, they might say to you, you are a wonderful person, you can succeed in everything you do. And some might say to you, you are very dumb people, you can't succeed in everything. So these compilation of information, when you accumulate them along the years, they will construct inside of you what we call a mindset. It's a kind of information that gives you a social perspective of your own reality. That means that will shape your reality the way you see it. So it's what that means to you, the mindset. So mindsets for you is the way you understand life and the way you want to address what you understand about life. Is the way you understand life, is the way you want to address what you think about life. So this is what mindset mean for you. So if you is the way you see life and the way you understand life. In this case, two different mindset, two different mindsets are possible. You can have a positive mindset. Okay, you think about positively, you think about things that you might be able to accomplish, that things that you can accomplish, things that you want to accomplish. You are very positive about that. And you can have a negative mindset about things are so difficult for you to accomplish, you might not even be able to accomplish it. You might feel everything. You never take, you never able, you might think that you will never able to do anything because you got a negative mindset. So this is what that mean to you, because they have two different mindsets, one positive, one negative. So let's view the two mindsets. How can you have a positive mindset and how can somebody have a negative mindset? Why the person who have negative mindset don't have positive mindset? Why the person who have positive mindset don't have negative mindset? It's all depending of social perspective. Okay, how do you see yourself in society, and what code you have received, okay, in your social environment that make you understand life in a certain way? For somebody who grow up in a social environment where people are have a positive mental attitude, or people think people are achievers, people, all right, act, people do things on a daily basis. These individuals, without receive any verbal code, might copy the social behavior from people in one of him or her, and that individual will, okay, adopt a positive mindset. Okay, a person that is grow up in a social environment where negativity are most likely present in everything, or people in one of that person are not achievers, they're not doing anything, they repeat mistake after mistake, mistake after mistake. This individual is more likely will become a person with a negative mindset. It's not 100% guarantee that your social environment will set up your mindset, but it's most likely what's going to happen. You can have a person that go up in a positive environment, have a negative mindset, and you can have a person that go up in a negative environment, use that negativity and make it become a positive mindset. So we're going to see that further down, but for the time being, let's stay here, okay? So what is new for somebody and what is not new for somebody? Okay. Your mindset have two effects on somebody's life. Your mindset can have an open mind effect and a closed mind effect. Okay, that means you can have a negative mindset, but with an open mind effect that will allow you in the future to update your mindset and change your negative belief and your negative social behavior into a positive mindset. And the same way, you can have a very positive mindset in the beginning, Along the years, you accumulate a bunch of negativity along the years, and now you downgrade your mindset from a negative mindset. So there is a possibility that your mindset might change along the years according to what you do, who is around of you, and what you believe and accept for truth as your social reality. Okay? So we call that self insight. Okay? So you will judge by yourself what is accurate for you, what is not accurate. So the accuracy about things, it's the way you see things into your mind. Okay, what you think is accurate might be pretty inaccurate, and what you think is inaccurate might be pretty accurate. It's all about your perspective social, the way you see things into your mind, and you think it is good or bad. So we have these we have seen this different part of the mindset. So we can say some people might have limitation in their mindset. When we see limitation, they might refuse to accept things. Okay, they might develop a rejectory social behavior. That means they don't know anything, and because they don't know, they block anything that they don't know. So these people, when only many people they might have a positive mindset, or some people might have a negative mindset. Doesn't mean that your mindset is negative, but you might be a really you might be a person that like your comfort zone. That's it. You don't like change. You don't like to see or try new things. So you decide to limited your mindset. If you limited your mindset, the effect can be either negative, either a positive limited. That's in what you know, you stick on it, and you never grow. So you are a you be really have a what they call a partial limited level of success, level of accomplishment, because you got a limited mindset, or a mindset with a lot of limitation on it. So if you understand that, so we can move a little forward. But before we move a little forward, I would like to know, what did you store and what I already said, because you might store something, and I hope you write it down, because we're going to move forward, and at the end of the live training session, we're going to have a 5-minute Q exchange, okay, quiz, and you can interact under the chat. We got a chat here. You can write down your comments, your questions. We will more than happy to answer them. And it's a super chat. If you want to contribute, if you want to give a contribution to this live training session, you are free to do that, because we have a team of people that live in different countries working with us. All of them are volunteer. So if you can contribute, give your contribution, it will be very good, and we will appreciate that. Let's dig inside the mindset. Okay, I would like to dig inside the mindset a little bit with you. Okay, let's when we get inside all we said, the mindset is pretty complex. So the first question we can ask ourselves is, success, it's all about learning, because we're talking about limited mindset, positive mindset, negative mindset. Now let's ask ourselves, is success, it's all about learning, or proving you were smart? Okay, that's when we want to understand the concept of success. Is success all about learning or proving you're smart? Why we ask this question? It's because your mindset, mind, and will, okay, play an integral function in your ability to become successful or not. Okay, let me repeat for you. Your mindset might have a very, 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 very impact. It's a big impact in your ability to become successful and the way you learn, or in your ability to become smart or not. So, is success is being smart? I don't think so. Otherwise, all smart people should be successful and wealthy. Okay? If success is all about smart, okay, all smart people will be rich, wealthy, and successful. If success is about learning, most likely, if you do not limit yourself, okay, you don't have a limited belief mindset, your mindset is not limited, you open to explore new concept, new knowledge, you might be able you might be able to read and learn pretty easily, because your mind you might be able to learn and read, you might be able to learn many other skills or many other new things that might give you a better understanding about your mindset. So if success is all about learning, we can't say 100% it's all about learning, but it's learning, it's a very important cornerstone and the process of being successful, because the successful person is an eternal learner. You learn a lot. You learn from every single aspect and what you're doing. That's what will give you the knowledge, the insights, the information necessary that you need to know to become successful. So, is successful is all about learning. We don't say it's all about learning, but you can't be successful without learning. But it's success is about being smart. Definitively, no. You can be a very smart person and very unsuccessful person as well. So understand, you have to learn to become successful, but you don't have to be smart to, to become successful. Because if you keep learning, okay, even if in the beginning you wasn't smart, but the process of learning, upgrade your knowledge, you will become to learn more and learn more and overcome your lack of information, your lack of knowledge, and become successful along the years. So does mindset change the meaning of failure? I believe it's yes, because failure is not a permanent stage in the life of an individual. It's all about your mindset. You might try things many times, you never succeed on them. If your mindset is not limited, if your mindset is not negative, you can actually work, okay, practice, okay, make some progress, adjustment in what you're doing, and become successful along the years, because your failure is not is not a plateau, is not a must for individual. You, no matter where you come from, no matter what is your situation, okay, no matter who you are, you can become successful with all of the lack you might had in the beginning, if you express the desire to learn and the will to become successful. However, okay, however, we gotta say your mindset is the most important thing in the process of become a failure. If your mindset is totally negative and focused and all negativity that will stop you to become successful, you will become a failure because in your mindset you got everything set up for failure. So this is what I can say about is failure, is mindset, is the meaning of failure. Your mindset can be the meaning of failure for you if you choose to, because if you limited your mindset and you do things in a negative way, your mindset will be the architect of your failure. So if mindset, if mindset change can be the meaning of effort as well, of course. If mindset change can be the meaning of effort as well, of course, 100%. If your mindset is not limited, if you got the will to learn and to do things, to do the minimum sacrifice, to make change into your life, your mindset may become a source of motivation for you, and your mindset may force you to do more effort, okay, to become, to learning more, to spend more time, to practice more, and to become successful along along the way. So mindset change, it's important. You can start with a negative mindset. If you change your mindset, immediately after you changing your mindset and you start taking action, you will super motivate to do effort, more effort, okay, more sacrifice to overcome your failure and change things into positive. So mindset change can be a determinant for you to use effort for success. So understand that we gotta ask ourselves different questions when we change our mindset. And we should be able to answer these questions. Is the what I am is good for me? Is the way I am is good for me? What I do need to change? Or I see change in my life. What I'm supposed to do to have a better life? This is the type of question that you ask yourself when you want to change your mindset, when you want to make things become better for you, and when you want to address your life in a nice, positive way for success. Understand that? So we keep digging into the mindset. Okay. Now let's see if there is a truth about your ability for accomplishment. Many people said I accomplish things, I want to accomplish things, this person accomplished things. You're talking about other people accomplishment. Is there is a truth about accomplishment? If there is a truth about the ability of accomplishment, if there is a truth that allow people to accomplish things and block other people about accomplishment, let's see if there is a truth in that. We get back to mindset. Let's go to the school system. School and achievement. In the very beginning of a child life, school can be a very, very positive tools to change the child mindset. School can teach the kid the ability to become successful, their ability to take leadership, their ability to do things in a certain way that can provide them success along the years. But as well, the school system, throughout the report card, can be a very negative tools for people, for this child, for people in school, and that can block them from there to have a negative mindset. What I mean by that, let's say in the school system, they give the child a report card for certain for all the subject, and for some reason the child didn't understand the subject, or didn't like the teacher, or didn't understand the subject for the time being, and the kid start having negative grade for this subject. Depend of the school and depend of the teachers, they might start labelize the kid as retarded, as not smart, and things like that. So this kind of behavior might block the kid to accomplish things because the code that the kid receive, it's all about limitation. Okay, the instructors, the teachers, the mentor, the people, and one of them, as the kid is an apprentice, okay, stop telling the kid, you are not good enough. You can't be good enough. You can't do that. You can't do that. And then the kid will start believe in those negative beliefs. So when the kid accept what they tell them as reality, it's over. The kid will not become an accomplisher, and it will be difficult for the kid to accomplish anything in life because his mindset was stuck in a report card that he had when he was in the elementary school, you know, in the prep school or in the middle school. Understand that? So you gotta understand, if you are a parent, you gotta have a talk with your kids whenever they fail on something. You got to tell them life, it's a long journey. You fail on this one, but you can change it. You can overcome it. You can become successful if you want to by putting more effort, by studying more, spend more time on it, and change the situation. Let's address artistic value. Okay. Let's say if artistic ability is a gift or something that you can learn. Many times when a person is so good at something, we got a tendency to call this person gifted, especially in the discipline of art. What we call gifted person generally are very dedicated person who spend hours and hours, years after years, mastering a craft. Yeah. Understand that artistic talent, artistic ability are not gift. They are learning process. Okay. The person who have the person that you believe is gifted in some artistic ability and some art, because the person have a talent, okay, really advanced talent and something, you call the person gifted. You gotta ask this person, doing an interview with this individual and ask them how long they've been practicing, how many years they spent in the craft, since when they choose to become an artist in this discipline. You will have, you will be surprised that this individual, who you call gifted person, has a clear, a burning desire, a definitive purpose, a clear image in what they want to do from the early age. So that's why they have been working on the craft, and along the years they've been doing that so often and so dedicated, and they become master on this craft. You There is a theory of 50,000 hours, which about 10 years. If you've been doing something for 10 years, you will become a master on it. Okay? So there is no gifted person. Okay? There is dedicated person. There is person who is persistent. There is individual who spend time to learn and spend time to mastering the craft. And along the years, they become a top contender, okay, a top performer, that we call them gifted. In reality, they're not gifted, they are dedicated person. So the next thing I will talk about, I'll take the danger of praising and give a positive label. Okay, it's good to praise somebody when they do something thing good, but it can be very dangerous to keep praising people when they don't do anything positive. Even if they do something positive, especially the youngsters, you praise them, but you praise them at a level that you keep them grounded. Okay? Because too much praise might kill the mindset of somebody. If the person you praise all the time believe more about the praise than the ability to upgrade their knowledge and the skills, that can be a very dangerous outcome for them, because you will give them something they don't have. They might think at the level they are for now, when they receive the praise, they might think this is the top level and they don't want to learn nothing more than that. That can be a very dangerous thing to do. So be careful. If you are in a business and a company, be careful at the way you praise people. Okay. At the same time, we got to be careful about negative label. Okay. Because somebody is doing something wrong, please do not give them any negative label like dummy, stupid, idiot, things like that. Okay. There is always room to grow. The person who doing the negative things in your business and your company and life and school and things like that can become the most talented and the most valuable human resource that you might have in your organization along the years, if you give them time to grow. So don't give them negative belief, negative label, or don't praise them too if they do things negative. But you got to find a way to communicate with them in a certain way that they can understand there is room for them to grow. I used to work with a person that always do things wrongly, and everybody tell me to fire that person. And I used to see this individual as a talented individual. And one day I decided that I will address the situation. And I went to that individual and I talked to the person and said, let me tell you something. I got to talk to you today because I see something that is make me sad. See, I see in you a very talented individual, a very capable person. But it seems like you don't see that in you. That's why you don't do any effort on your own to show me the best of you. I said, therefore, everybody want me to fire you, but I believe in your full potential. So I want to prove them wrong. I want to see you. I want to see you grow and show your full potential and become one of the best human resources I got in this company. However, this is what I see in you. Now, the only thing I can't do for you is change your mindset to make you see what you have in you. I want you to do that on your own if you can, if you want. If you think that you are a valuable asset, a talented human being, as I see you are, you will show me the best of you. But if you don't believe in you as a talented individual, um, you might, people will talk bad about you, might be right, and I might be wrong. So I tell this individual, I don't think I'm wrong, but I don't think you want to show me either the best of it. So I said, the decision is yours. You keep your job for the time being, keep your job and do whatever you want to do. But I want you show me the best of you. I want to see that, and I think you are capable to do that. You see, I didn't praise that person negatively, but I didn't praise that person positively too. So I just talked to the individual to show the individual the possibility that the individual have to make things better for him. That was a man at the time. So let's talk about business mindset. We, if we go on business mindset, so we want to dig on business mindset and leadership. So we're gonna see enrollment, talent, mindset. What does that mean? So your mindset has a very important impact in your life. And your mindset might give you the ability you want to succeed, to change, or to stay at the same status quo. But depend of where you go, the organization that you join, you enroll yourself in, the social environment might have an impact on you. So it might help you develop your talent. So if you have the will to learn, to develop your talent, you might change your mindset. So as entrepreneurs, business people, or people that want to go to business, most of them are the subscribers on my Booster Motivation, a young entrepreneur, people that want to create startup company. Let me give you an advice. If you want to build an organization that promote growth. Build an organization that allow human being to grow inside your organization. Build an organization that study mindset and management. Okay? Don't be only a manager. Be a manager that study mindset. Understand who working with you, why they are behave like that. And that will give you a better understanding about the process of decision making. If you understand the mindset of your employees, the mindset of people working in your company, or if as a manager, you install a mindset, okay, a social behavior that is promoting growth, that is promoting improvement and learning process, that give employee the feeling that they are part of an organization that is promoting growth, your decision making process will be so easy, so accurate, you most likely will become a successful manager. Now, let's see leadership and fixed mindset. Many organizations go bankrupt, they never grow because the leaders have a fixed mindset. Some of these leaders are from the previous generation. They see things their way. They don't understand that things have changed. Marketing has changed. Things are new. Now we got cloud, we got social media, we got internet marketing, we got new way to reach the audience, new way to attract customers, and they're still living in the 90s mindset. So the mindset are fixed. They don't want to grow. All right. If you are a leader like that, you must embrace change because you got to understand the world is changing with you. And if you don't change yourself, okay, if you don't change yourself by upgrade your mindset, okay, get away from a fixed mindset, your company will disappear. And we see many successful companies that we know in the past, the big box stores, they disappear because the owners, the leaders have a fixed mindset. So fixed mindset leaders, if you are one of them, okay, if you are a young leader, don't have a fixed mindset. If you are one of the leaders who have a fixed mindset, it's time for you to take action. Action, 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 as I always said. Why are you going to take action? Is by doing study of group processes. Okay, study who's working with you, the group. What is the situation? Why your company is not performing? Study the market. What is new? What can you do? What can you do to change the situation? This is what you should do to overcome your fixed mindset. And as well, you should do group thinking. It's important that you do group thinking because you might is a leader, a manager, you got a fixed mindset, but in your team you got people that is really proactive, that understand the market better than you. And if you do group thinking, you will allow them to tell you what they think, and you might be able to borrow their mind and solve your problem. Now, remember we talk about do not praise people too much. Okay, we got a big problem in praise generation people in the workforce. You got a bunch of people that come to work, that because they grow up in an environment that people praise them all the time for the minimum thing they do, and they think they all that, they are considered, and they don't want to learn. And they think they are super genius. And then most of the time, these super genius accept the minimum wage. So you're not a super genius, okay? You have a problem that you've been praised too much and you don't want to learn and you become a problem in the workforce. So if you got this type of employee that always think they are on top and everybody is wrong, they are right, get rid of them. Get rid of them as soon as possible because there will be a cancer for your company that will not allow you to grow, okay? You need people that understand the desire to learn and grow instead of having people that think they all that they are the super genius all the time. They know everything. They are Mr. Genius or Mrs. Genius, and get rid of them because there will be a problem for you. You don't want any one man show or woman man show inside your company. So the art of negotiation, it's all about mindset. It is born or made. If you got an open mindset, a positive mindset, not a fixed mindset, you will become a good negotiator. The art of negotiation is something that you learn. You're not born a negotiator. You learn by practicing, by negotiating with people, by making deal. So a corporate training, okay, a corporate training and negotiation will be very benefit for your team and for yourself as a manager. So as a manager in your organization, you got to open your mindset by always organizing training, training for you and for your employee. Training will solve problem and will make your company succeed. So, are leader born or made? What do you think? No, leader are not born. Yeah. You might have a person that grow up in a family, the parents, people they want of that child always teach him leadership, him or her leadership from the early age. This individual might be a leader more early than another person, but the early leader are leaders that been trained along the years. They're not born, they're made. Okay, they made them. The parent made them. Okay, at 11 years old, they make them read certain book that give them the leadership. They teach them the leadership. They coach them. Okay, they mentor them. Okay, they've been apprentice of real leader. They carry the leadership from early age. And you might think they're born leader. They're not born leader. They are made leader. So can you change your mindset? Yes. The way you can change your mindset is understand the nature of change or why it's necessary for you to change. Because if you got a fixed mindset, you will not be able to change. Understand the concept of change. Okay. Change is be aware of the situation and be aware what is necessary to do to make the situation become better. This is all you do change. The mindset lecture. Okay. So in many cases, you might have a mindset lecture that people always think things should be doing like that, doing like that, doing like that. It's not. People always think they have a mindset lecture that they know everything. You got to have an open mindset and don't start in one lecture. Interrogate everybody in your company and ask them about their point of view, their opinion. They will give you their opinion, and you will have a better mindset. So, doing mindset workshop. Okay, mindset workshop. It's when you go in your company, you you do it instead of doing a meeting, you bring everybody on the table and you tell them to explain the frustration and tell you what they think about the company, and you're doing a mindset workshop. That will bring a lot of solution for you. That will make you understand um, all the situation is. When you do a mindset workshop, actually, you what you're doing is a brainology. That's when you study the brain of everybody in one of you, and you make them study your brain too. That situation will create a mindfulness relationship between you and them and make your company become more successful. Okay? So learn more about change. with people in one of you, take the first step by doing training for them and encourage them to take part of the training. Let them speak their mind. Let's talk to them, understand where they come from, the situation, and people understand that some people who some people will not want any change at all. So if you don't want any change, you're stuck, because change is the only thing that can make you become successful and fulfill your dream. So help your children, your kids, if you're a parent already, to change their mindset, to be open to new ideas, to learning new stuff. Understand that your mindset is the booster of your willpower. If your mindset is open, is positive, your willpower will be high. You will always to do things, to do more things, to become more successful and accomplish more stuff. Maintain the change, because change is the only aspect in life that is very, very, very primordial for your success. You need to change all the time, change all the time. Understand that change is what you need to walk on the road and to understand the road ahead of you. What is the road ahead of you? Is your life journey. Life is a journey, and you will walk all the time from one point to another, from one stage to another, from one situation to another. So, you know, when we do this live training session, is 1 hour, 55 minutes to 1 hour. I've already got 57 minutes. So it's time for me to wrap up. Understand progress is impossible without change. And change cannot, and those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything. Let me repeat the code. Progress is impossible without change. And those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything. This quote is from George Bernard Shaw. So I invite you to change, and I invite you to have a beautiful life. Okay? That was a pleasure for me to do this talk with you. Live training session on my booster motivation. The subject today was, can we unlock our full potential and fulfill our dream? Yes. So I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe. I want to see you on the next one. I want you to send us your, please interact on the chat. Okay, give us all the question, comments, information that you want to know, and we will provide you a new video all the time. My name is Aaron George. That was my pleasure to be with you today in this live training session. I will see you on the next one. My booster motivation, World Trip Entrepreneur Mindset, live training session, many things you can learn if you come and stay on my booster motivation. We got more videos coming out every day. The only way you will not find video every day if I'm sick. The only reason that you will not find a new video if I'm sick. By the time I'm healthy, you will find new video all the time. So I will see you on the next one tomorrow. Be safe and enjoy life. Subscribe and share and like.